Hi there and welcome back. So I've just refreshed this page and you can see Lorem Pixel has changed the picture that we have been seeing, so they're loading a different picture for me. Anyway, in this video we want to look at CSS. We already created our style.css in the last video. This is how you link to the CSS. So this is an external CSS. So this is how you link to an external CSS. You'll put the link to your CSS here, and just like I showed you in images, if this is inside a folder, you will do the same thing as this. So let me remove this. Let me just remove this entire line of code. There, Control S. So if it was inside a folder, you would do the same thing like I showed you in images. Let's say it was inside a folder called CSS. You'll follow the same steps like we did for images. If you want to style a web page, you can choose any element and style it as you wish. You can change the color, you can change the font sizes, you can change images, you can change various things in the page. And the way you do it is by selecting an element. So first of all, what are the various ways you can style an element? You can style by directly accessing the tags. So you can just say UL and then you style ULs. All ULs will be styled like that. You can access the body. So the first way is by just accessing the tag. And if you access a tag, maybe you want to style all H1s, you'll access it by H1. You will see all of this when I start to show you how to write some CSS. And then you can also access an element on the page. So every time I've been saying element. So all this can be element. Anything on the web page that can be an element. That's what I'm referring to when I say element. So you can access an element and style it using its class. So if you were to style a class, you'd select Control C. You'd come here, and the way to select a class is dot and then the name of the class, and then your CSS will be in between here. This is how you select a class, and you can style it however you wish. And the next way is by accessing an element by IDs. So you can access the element by IDs in the same way as a class. So let's say you want to style this page. So to select an ID, you will use the pound sign. So you'll see all of this when I write some examples. So this one accesses the IDs and the tags. If you want to access a tag, you just write the tag, and that will style, the body tag. If you want to style a H1, you can style H1s like that. Maybe you want to style H1, H2, H3. So if you want the same class to affect different things, you can separate them by a comma. Let's say I had another class, so class 2 there, dot, you put the dot there. Another class 3. So like that. You can even style the same style for an identity and a H1 tag or anything else, even for a class. So you can separate, you can have the same style and it will affect all elements that have these classes. So I hope you've understood how you can select this, and I will see you in the next video where we'll continue with writing actual CSSs that will affect our page. See you then.